And good evening and welcome. We are going to play more Torneko because someone wanted to see some more. There are things left to do, but I'm definitely not a Korean, so they're probably going to take a while. That's my joke. Get over it. The symbols at the bottom, of course, represent all the stuff you've done in the game so far. In this record, my mouse cursor won't show up, so I can't point them out to you. But it's basically the odd field, the castle basement, the banker's mansion, the graveyard, the Torah ruins, the lost forest, the Mount Fiery, magic dungeon, level 27, more magic dungeon, level 100, and warped out safely, fighter dungeon, level 35, and warped out safely, mage dungeon, level 35, warped out safely, ordeal mansion, level 50, and warped out. That's what you're looking at. There are spots for 2 symbols left on that line, and if I had to wager a guess as to what they are, it would probably be the magical dungeon up to level 100 without equipment, and finish the adventure log, which no one can fucking possibly do. There's no way. Because they don't even tell you how to get the fighter skills. I'm not going to be the mage to enter the magic dungeon unequipped. I'm not. Because 100% based on luck of the draw for your spells. Semi on your rings. If you get like a passage ring and stuff, you might have an easier time. A shadow ring and a trap X ring would go really well, but let's just job change to a merchant, because I find the merchant actually be, if you don't care about the special items and you don't want to have a bullshit shield of the fighter like that bronze shield I had, which could see invisible and, well, could walk on water and make you invisible, then the merchant is the character to go. It's a magic dungeon. Wait a minute. You can't have anything in your inventory, so let's make sure I have no money. Items, I got no items. You have to go in with no money. There we go. And there are shops in the magic dungeon. You might get lucky and find a few, but without money, you might just not be able to buy anything, and we'll try to resort to stealing from them, which is really the main purpose of shops to begin with. Again, if you're the mage, if you don't get the sleep spell, you're kind of fucked, because the magic enemies that only do 1 damage from spells are bullshit, and you can only deal with those with a sleep spell. There's no berserk spell, so you can't like stop them from using wands. There is a stop spell, but wow, I look at my hit points and Jesus fuck Christ on a stick cracker, man. That is bullshit. Who dies on floor 1? That's some bullshit. Alright, you know what? It's like I got because that fucker was in the wall and I got jumped for 3 hits. That's why. That's not fair. I'm gonna pounce. See, he was in the fucking wall, so how am I supposed to? Right there. See, I can't fucking hit him. It's 5 damage. Level up, bitch. You shouldn't have this much trouble. I survived the more magic dungeon, which you have to go in unequipped with no gold. So why can't I survive the magic dungeon? I don't even want to be in the magic dungeon because all the items that are left for me to obtain happen to be in the more magic dungeon. There is no item left I can find here that I don't already own. Not a single one. So yeah, imagine my upset but you have to do this to level 28 if you want to get the guard ring, which is the only way to get a guard ring. Then you can clone the guard ring and get as many as you want, but I don't even need the guard ring. It just gives you 10 defense, just like the strength ring gives you 10 strength. It's marginally helpful for the mage. Marginally. I did not notice that much of a difference in his damage output when he had it on. He had strength 10, I ate 2 strength herbs, I gave him a strength ring for 20 strength, and he still wasn't doing that much damage till some monsters at level 8, like 8th floor of the magic dungeon. Again, if you don't find the sleep spell, and get lucky without triggering traps to make you forget spells. Oh, and you might remember from my mage delve that a golem punch can make you forget magic spells. Now that's bullshit. That's beyond bullshit. So you have to rely on spell books to keep your spells from going away, but you don't find spell books in the Magic Dungeon. And if you go in the Magic Dungeon unequipped, you can't preserve your spells. In case of a Druin, a Mystifier, what's the other dude called? The Mystifier, you got the Druin, you got the other dude who's like a reskin of it. I don't know. We'll encounter him, no doubt. He comes in like 2 floors, so you know. I'm just drawing a blank on what his name is at the moment. It's not easy to play this game the way it was intended to be played. My original experience with the game was on the PlayStation, so I did my time, played it very well, as a matter of fact. Oh, but look, wands work on these fuckers right here, you know. Cherry wand. That's a blowback wand. So, cherry is blowback. I could name it, but I'll never know how many charges it has. That's a problem. It should be unnamed with a known number of charges. The fact that blowback. The fact that you can't even tell how many charges it has until you actually identify it is a bit retarded in my book. Derangers and Druins and Mystifiers. Those 3 things by level 10 just they'll rock you in the bad way, not in the good way. Like, you know, you don't want that. You don't want to forget your spells. It's like that should not have been a thing. Oh, really? I don't. Like, could I just fisticuffs this dude? He's gonna do 9 damage to me. So if I walk enough to give myself 10 hit points... Okay, I actually killed him. But I don't want to equip... Ah, thank you. I know that, the mushrooms are coming up in a floor or 2 who can poison you, so it's okay to have a scale shield. I already went that way. I haven't actually gone this corner yet. It probably just occurs... Oh, motherfucker. Okay, now he does 7 damage instead of 9. No, now he did 9. Must have been a crit. I don't know. Oh, hello. Druins, Durangers, Mystifiers. Here we go. That sucked. Let's see if I can get some hit points back. Nope, that sucks too. Let's make sure he can't shoot me. And the mage doesn't have any good defense, so when an enemy's on his ass, punching the shit out of him, you know, you gotta have good spells. And the damage dealing spells don't keep on par. You know, you need utility spells. Would you guys stop giving me these fuckers? I don't want them. I'm trying to get a weapon here, but I'm just trying to get some health so I can punch this guy to death. Okay, I gambled that my punch would kill him before he got his crit off. Yeah, but it sucked when a golem smacks your mage, and all of a sudden it says Blazemos has been disabled. Like, what? Yeah, bullshit. Great. And that could, you know, you lost. God damn it, I'm asleep. Well, that fucking sucks. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, man. Like, you're not even giving me a copper sword. I mean, okay, a scale shield, but where's the fucking weapons at? Like, did you guys just forget you need a weapon? Apparently you did. And now the fucking field rats are behaving like they normally do and just float around. Like, how many socks is it gonna take? 2? Alright. Yep. This is why I want to just use save states, because, you know, I already did my time with this game. I don't want to suffer through anymore, but, you know, I had people ask, you know, they said, I'd like to see more Torneko, and you know what, it's about that. It's about what people want to see. And I'm willing to play it. Oh, crunch right in the fucking head. You know, I'm willing to play the game. Just put up with my bitching, because that's the name of the game. Gotta bitch. I bitch all the time about everything. And it's not that I'm not willing to do something that I want to bitch about. My mother doesn't get that. She thinks if I bitch about something, I'm trying to tell someone that I don't want to do it. Well, I mean, it goes beyond that. She thinks that if I bitch at something, I'm telling her, no, I don't want to do this, and but that's not it. You know, I'll bitch about something and then I will do it. It's just I want to bitch. I want to sit there for like 10 minutes and be pissed. You know, kick the cat and be mad, and then go do it. Whatever it would be. You know. You're the same way in service, like in military service, especially in the Navy, because I was in Navy and I can vouch for that. You are supposed to bitch. It's how you blow off steam. It's how you get through all the bullshit they make you go through every fucking day. Like, it's 2:30. Well, I'm sorry. It's 14:30, and we got our work done. Got to shop really clean, and our chief has said, well, I could probably spring for you guys. Duty section can handle, like, if something comes up, you guys, I'll come back in 10 minutes, you guys can probably go. Because normally you get out 1600. So, okay. But then, like, the Divo comes in, which is the division officer. He's like, no, we got 3 more orders have come in from the ship, because we were on a tender, so the ship alongside us was, it would send in order forms, work orders for us to do, for any shop to do. That's what they're there for. They're there for their work orders. And so, like, no, we got these work orders coming in. So you guys we got like 2 hours of work ahead of us, which means we wouldn't get off until 16:30. And sometimes you do get off late. Sometimes you don't get off till 5. You know? But if that's the case, since dinner starts at, well, yeah, actually, dinner did start at 1700, so that's fine. But yeah, you might be there until chow time for evening. So that they're allowed to do that. They can keep you as long as they want. Actually, it's implied that after 1600, everyone leaves and duty section takes over. But no, here's the jobs, and you sit there for like 10 minutes and you look at the jobs and you bitch. That's the whole point. You bitch because you're like, duty section can take care of these. As a matter of fact, we know there's a drill at 1800, right after chow. We don't actually call it chow. That's sort of more of an army term, really. We used to just call it dinner. I mean, seriously, I don't remember calling it chow after boot camp at all. But it is a word that is used. It's just we didn't tend to use it a lot. Like, yeah, we're just gonna get some lunch. We're gonna get some dinner, you know. So we could say we were bitching. We were like, you know what, the duty section can handle this. After they can start on this work, get dinner, and then after dinner, ooh, a passage ring. I can identify that. Normally, all rings are unidentified in this dungeon. Yeah, very rarely you actually find one identified unless it's in a shop. All right. So, like, yeah, duty section today. We have 3 people on duty today, and these 3 jobs. They could start the work, eat, do the drill, come back, and be done by, you know, 1900, 2000. And that would have been fine, but nope. That's right, I don't have any arrows, so I can't get up there without him robbing me. And, you know, I'm just not in the mood to deal with him robbing me. Maybe moneybags like to rest over bags of gold, so it's kind of a thing. That's right, I don't have any wands because this is a new start. But I probably should chew the herb, and I probably should chew the super herb to give myself 2 more hit points. And I'm glad the passage ring is not cursed. Yes, because now I can walk over water. I'm Jesus. Oh, if you're in a pickle, if you're on water with the passage ring, just de-equip it. Like, if you're surrounded by enemies and they're kicking your ass, so you go up through here and you got 2 on each side now, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna de-equip this. So you go off and you teleport instantly. So that's a little trick you can do if you already have the passage ring equipped and you encounter an enemy that you just don't want to fuck with and you don't have a way to teleport. Well, that's a trick. That's where you can teleport. But anyway, we would bitch for 10 minutes and then we do the work. We do the work, we all get it done. You know, no one's happy, but we'd all do it. That's the mentality. Don't poison me. Fucking dick cheese on a cracker. Do I have an antidote? Did I pick one up? No, of course I didn't pick one up. But, you know, people don't understand that who haven't been in this situation before. So they think if you bitch, you're legitimately complaining about to the point where you just refuse to do it. And that's not how it works. That's just not how bitching works. You just want to bitch. You bitch and you do it. I bitch while I work. So it's a way to just get it done. I don't want anyone to try and get someone else to do it. I don't want... Right. I knew it. Knew you'd fucking do that. I didn't even want to walk to him, but, you know, I just... Alright, get I want my money, because there are shops that I want to probably utilize in this dungeon. Like, there's usually 500 GP scrolls and shit. Oh, this is a very, very small map, so he has nowhere to really run. Yeah, see, look at that. I love it when they're stuck. But then I don't get the gold for killing him. Well, another won't rust, so go eat a dick. Yeah, I got a shortcut there. Yay. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm not equipped for this. Yeah, Info. Stops the movement of all monsters in a room. Haha. Ha ha ha. They'll still attack you, but they can't move now. Now, new monsters will spawn. Okay. Ow. What am I doing? And he can, if you get in the line of fire for any of these dudes, then yeah, you're getting. And if he can steal if I get close to him, so I'll be careful. I'm not even watching for spikes. I'm looking at the board, and they can't move from their spot. But now new monsters will spawn as you kill the old ones, so there's always that for you. I'm waiting for more to spawn, so they start walking towards me, but none are spawning at the moment, so okay. Ow. They usually get first strike on you, though. You can't help that, because you have to walk in there. You have to walk in the squares that they threaten. There. Alright, cool. Got bread, so I'm not too worried, unless I hit a mud trap. I was hoping there'd be an antidote here, but there's not. Alright, good thing I had a tie-down scroll. See, warriors can't read them. Mages could, but... Then again, you get in the line of fire for a warp spell like that, and suddenly you lose a spell. So it's not as easy as you think. Oh! Teleport trap. Huh. Hey! Now I have to deal with first strike all the time now. Alright. You know what, I don't want to deal with first strike here with these poison mushrooms, but... I'm hoping that that's an antidote, which it's not. Of course it's not, because why would it be? I did find an iron weapon, which, okay, I can deal with. And a leather shield. I'm just getting leather shields up the ass. Alright, well that's a tractor beam, tractor arrow. Stop doing that! I only have 3 treasures left. I want to get them. I did find some arrows. 6 tractor arrows, alright. Who are you? Oops. Okay, now you're confused. Can you move now that I pulled you away from that square? I don't know. Ow. 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 Warp trap. Ugh. Well, actually, that helps, because now I can kill you. Don't worry about your bullshit. That's some bullshit. Okay, well, the wooden arrows, you know. If you charge up, well, first you didn't, but I was hoping he would, because I can one-shot him. Druin used Druin Staff. Hammer him when put to sleep. Alright, well, you know what? That's pretty cool. Friendly fire, you know. That's oh man. Alright, you know what? I think it's time to get to the exit. We're doing okay. I just want to kill this fire dude. Oh, motherfucker! Could you not do that, please? Oh well, he just pondered, so that's pretty good. I can't one-shot the fires. Alright, but if I find some melting pots, maybe. Let's try to get some hit points back. Oh, there you go. 20 minutes in, I've only got to level 4-7 because I've had some false starts. Alright, well, I'll probably wake him up. That's not what I wanted to do. Bullshit. Bullshit. I said that you guys could laugh when I fuck up. So here's my 20-minute fuck up of the Magic Dungeon unequipped. I just got unlucky. Passage Ring is lucky, but if I had walked away from that dude, he would have woke up, and then I would have had them on my ass anyway. I guess if I'd focus fire on the arrow dude, maybe, and then shoot one of my herbs. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just frustrated. Okay, but anyway, I'll play some more. Don't worry. I'll play some more of this. I just don't want these episodes to get too long. Okay. All right. So I'll see you next play.